My name is Shannon Winters. My company is Changing Lives Incorporated. It hosts 3 emotional wellness services, from ketamine assisted psychotherapy to counseling to coaching. We have it all. I am the CEO and founder of all of these businesses. I have been in the industry since 2012 in downtown Gilbert on Bell Vista and Warner at the Western Skies Business Complex. My why for starting a counseling business is the life transitions that I was going through at the time were very high stress situations, from thyroid cancer to a son that was estranged from the family on drugs and in and out of jail. And I was going through life wondering how the heck people do this. I wanted to walk through life with other people who were struggling. Anybody who has anxiety, depression, PTSD, traumas, everything from stress management, chronic stress, wanting a reset. Some people are just feeling stuck in life, and we want to help. Whatever the need is, we want them to be able to come into our ecosystem of emotional wellness and be heard, be seen, feel like they're loved, want to stay, want to encourage their friends and family to come see us, because that's who we are. Our team care about your heart and your healing heart. What sets us apart from other companies is that we're not the stereotypical mental health clinical office that you walk into. When you walk in and you meet any of the providers at the Changing Lives Incorporated ecosystem, you feel warm, you feel seen, you feel safe, you feel heard. I have doctors that I work with, I have nurse practitioners that I work with, and we are all very professional and clinical. We are genuine, we are honest, we truly care. I would tell clients and patients, if you're thinking about a next step, if you're thinking about a reset, if you're thinking, and I've been stuck in this depression loop or stuck in this anxiety loop, come see us. Start by making the phone call. Go to our website, changinglivescounseling.com. The fun thing about our services, and an expectation you can have as a client or a patient of ours, is that we walk you through to the point of healing. We don't just want to help you identify problems and see your stress areas. We want to make sure that you have the coping skills or the treatment that you need to fully come out of that stress. Our treatments will solve to really deep PTSD or complex PTSD stress. We have treatments and therapies that we use to walk through your life with you and watch you heal from the inside out. If you're thinking about signing up, make a call. We can give you a 10-minute coaching call with our coach who can walk through the services provided, take a little information from you, and point you in the right direction. Our ketamine treatment, we started in 2020. And what we have seen since we've introduced this modality, this treatment to our clients, is the full process of starting with stress or trauma and ending up in a place of healing. This medicine actually helps treat anxiety, depression, where a lot of people would go get on Zoloft or Prozac. What we do is we use the ketamine and we do intensive work. So we do preparation sessions where we have the therapist gather information from you and find some target areas to treat. And then we send you off to the doctor to make sure that medically you're ready for the ketamine treatment. And then we start on an intensive regimen where we hold space for you while you take the ketamine, either by mouth or by injection. And we sit with you and help integrate whatever happens in that session. We help you integrate it into your life, into your healing, so we can really follow you. Then we bump you in with a coach, and that coach works on goals and intentions and really helps us work out what the intention is from the ketamine session. So we really go full circle from start to finish. You have preparation, you meet with a doctor, you come back for 2 hours supervised sessions. We integrate the coaching to make sure we're doing real intensive ongoing work. A lot of people will ask about how long this treatment takes. And I'm going to be honest, it varies depending on how old you are and how many experiences you have in your life. If you're a young person in your 20s and you don't have a lot of trauma, it's going to take a short period of time. It's going to take 4 to 6 weeks. But if you're one that's in your 50s and you've done some life and you've had some difficult experiences, it may take a little longer, and we may spread it out a little longer and do more intensive work. It also depends on what you're ready for. Not everybody is ready to tear in and hit all the trauma and all the emotional mapping that we do. It depends on several different variables, mostly on you and what your readiness is and what you want to step into. And we really tailor it to you. We can get a lot done in 6 weeks. I prefer ongoing intensive work because we really do walk through life with you, from the counselor to the coach to the doctors that are providing services. We stay with you the whole time you're in our care. We should have at least 6 to 8 weeks to really dive in and do some good work. If we can get longer, great. There's a lot of stigma about ketamine that we've heard in the news. What we like to say about that is the therapist and the medical team is what matters most. We use troches, and you are supported throughout the treatment. You may have a little trepidation coming in for the first time, not knowing what to expect after a first treatment, are ready to come back for the next treatment because of the peace they felt in that session and the ability to just let go. A lot of people have fear. It's a truth serum and I'm just going to start talking and tell everything. And that's not what happens. You know what you're saying. But most importantly, you feel some reduced stress instantly. The cons are it can raise your blood pressure. That's why we pop you into medical with one of our naturopath doctors or our mental health nurse practitioner. You can have a little nausea at first when you're getting used to the medicine. If you just need a reset, this is the medicine that you want to try. Call us and we can talk to you about that too. We'll give you a 10-minute call and introduce you to this and take some information and point you in the right direction. 24 to 48 hours after a ketamine session is when your neural pathways are going off and they are open and they are ready to see and think new things. And that is the best time to journal, to go through your intentions. What are your intentions? In that 24 to 48 hours after treatment, that's when we want you focusing on what your intentions are for this ketamine experience. One of my favorite things to talk about is I have a client, one of my very first clients that I started on ketamine, and this client had everything: trauma, abuse, neglect, family of origin trauma. And man, to walk through one session at a time with this person was phenomenal, because this is an example of somebody who needed a longer period of time to really get to the root of all their things. What we expected, what we got out of that first real intense ketamine patient, was the ability to really see how the medicine works. It worked pretty quickly. Within a couple of days after the first treatment, there was relief from both physical and mental pain within 24 hours of the first ketamine dose. So my favorite thing to talk about is how this medicine doesn't just target your mind and your emotional wellness. It actually targets your body. And because of how it works, this ketamine actually helps you release from your body, wherever it's stored, in your heart, in your neck, in your abdomen. We see it release right there in session. Sometimes when we have a really deep, intense session, we can see your body release that from it and be done with it, and see the healing within the days to come, within the weeks to come. We're reinforcing with our coaching other coping skills, somatic behaviors like breath works and sound bowls and yoga. And we're integrating other coping skills along the way, so that it's not just the medicine, so that it's the medicine and some coping skills, getting those coping skills that work for you into your life along the way as we are releasing mental and body stress. Some things that I would like people to know about our Changing Lives ecosystem is that we truly are caring, safe people. We are here for you. We are here to walk you through some really difficult challenges. It's important that you know that. Hello, my name is Shannon Winters. I'm a therapist. I'm also the CEO and founder of Changing Lives Ecosystem. We host mental health and emotional wellness companies, from Changing Lives Counseling to Changing Lives Counseling Ketamine Assisted Psychotherapy to Changing Lives Life Coaching. We have it all. We have our facilities set up so that anybody can walk through, regardless of the need, and find their needs to be met by one of our companies. Go to changinglivesinc.com and you will see all three of our businesses listed, and there are phone numbers, there are websites. You can call in, and generally you're going to get in within a week to see somebody. That's a huge benefit that we have because of the resources that we have. You can call this week and get an appointment next week in most cases. There may be, when we're busy in the summer, it may take 2 weeks. We do have providers that can meet your needs, that have open slots in their schedules. We keep open spots in our schedules for new people who need to be seen. I personally have had a pretty intense life at times. I've had a couple of kids that have also brought pretty intense experiences, including jail and prison and drugs and all kinds of interesting dynamic, which is why I'm here. I did not start out my life as a counselor. What brought me to the counseling were my own life experiences and trials and things that I was struggling with. And I like to think that I have a deep understanding of most needs that people who walk into my office are experiencing. There's not much you can slip by me that I haven't had my toe in the water with or understand. So I really take pride in that, in knowing that I do have the empathy and the understanding for anything you're walking through. I'm not afraid. Okay. I'm going to encourage you to call today. Call 480-246-2293, and we can guide you into your next steps, whatever they are. You don't have to know what they are. If you're feeling prompted to call in, call in. We will talk to you. We will guide you. We will put you in the right hands. Just make the call now.